Dandara takes place in the ruined utopia of Salt. Upon its destruction, a heroine is born as the savior, the titular Dandara. The narrative is pretty vague other than the setup, although you will meet NPCs along the way, but they're more there to open new pathways than they are to fill out a story. At its core, the game is a Metroidvania, but in many ways it feels like a strategy game infused with the terror of Dark Souls. The world in which Dandara explores is toxic, so she can only land on salt-laden pathways represented, of course, by white streaks. Enemies and traps lie behind every corridor, so it's encouraged to take your time, again like a tactics game, otherwise you'll end up dead. Oh yes, and enemies give you salt, which is used to level up. If you die, your ghostly corpse will float around with your salt, again very similar to Dark Souls. Even your attacks are designed to be slow and methodical, which can only be fired after charging up. It's challenging at first, but once you wrap your head around the gameplay, it becomes easy quickly. That is, however, only in the beginning stages of the game. After a certain point, that tactical mindset will have to go out the window and be replaced for quick reflexes and a steady hand. Everything else about this Metroidvania maze is pretty standard. You're dropped into a new zone, you explore until you can't anymore, wherein you have to backtrack through exploratory riddles, and you'll get stuck plenty of times. It doesn't help the player in any regards, which may be welcomed by veterans of the genre looking for a challenge, but uninviting to others. I myself fall somewhere in the middle. I like the change of pace and influences it wears proudly, plus you don't often see black female protagonists. Sure, Dandara doesn't say anything, so there's not much of a character there to admire, but I found it appealing regardless. Dandara is a quest best reserved for Metroidvania fanatics, as cheap as that is to say. There's nothing like that sense of momentum zipping around and blasting fools, which all looks stellar from the art. However, that fast pace is slowed down by monotonous backtracking in the hopes of finding the next pathway to victory, and if you hope to survive, it requires a bit of grinding to level up. It's fun and unique amidst its homage to classics, but not for the faint of heart. My name is Tristan, and you've been watching ReActionExaminer, wherein I do my best to create interesting videos to entertain and educate you fine folks. Be sure to subscribe, that helped me out a lot. And if you want to check out more, be sure to read my work over on The Gamer, wherein I write fun little listicles. You can also drop by my personal website, GameJerk, wherein I post other articles and reviews. All these links and more can be found in the description below. Thanks, and see you all next time.